Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for tuning in. This is Clearly Stated, and you are tuned into Vibrating Minds. I want to talk about. I'm really onto this addictions thing today, and I think it's important. And probably a lot of my messaging will resonate with some of you out there. Maybe it's just this is a message that needs to be put out there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you a little bit of an insight into the world that I'm living. And as you're well aware, if you've listened to any of my other videos, I'm a functioning alcoholic myself. So I'm kind of going through my own transformations and whatnot. But the whole point is that the reason why humanity has so many addictions is because addictions allow you to escape the reality of the world that we're living in. It allows you not to think. It allows you not to feel. It allows you not to be part of or be present in. So when you're taking part in whatever your addiction is, for me it's alcohol, right? And I have my glass of wine next to me, I feel whole. I feel good. Me and my wine were partners. But my partnership with my wine is also toxic. So I need to recognize that toxicity, right? So I also want to talk about how these addictions control and take over our world. They prevent us from functioning. They prevent us from being part of. They prevent us from the absolute better version of ourselves. They prevent us from remembering who we are. So the more we're addicted to the drink, the drug, the act, the thing, the words, the action, because you can put all of those and create an addiction. You can be addicted to toxicity because that's all you know. You don't know any different. Just being toxic, thinking toxic, having negative thoughts all the time, just taking any positive and turning it into a negative. It's just the way you were programmed. And that's in itself is an addiction. You can be addicted to mistreatment of others because by mistreating others, your lack of self-esteem is empowered. When you're degrading others because of their whatever, could be, I don't know, the color of their skin, their belief, the way they're dressed, the way they look. You can find 150 different reasons to degrade another person to elevate your own self-worth and self-esteem because you ain't got none. That's an addiction as well. Then you've got the addictions that do more damage. By damaging entire environments, entire situations, entire family units, entire relationships, entire friendships, partnerships, destroys it all. And those are the drug addicts. and the alcoholics and the sex addicts and the gamblers. Addiction is destruction. Period. Bottom line. Any type of addiction will lead to destruction. And the reason why you go down the destruction road is because you have lack of self-worth, lack of self-value. You are worthy. You're here because you're supposed to be here. You're here because you have a purpose and a reason. And that doesn't include getting addicted to something to prevent you from doing what it is you're supposed to be doing while you're here. And because you're unable to connect and understand that, you're finding addictions to sway your thought process into a delusional world. Whatever life is throwing at you right now, you can get through it. You're worthy of getting through it, and you're going through it because there's something you need to learn. Sometimes life has a way of testing you, testing your strengths, testing your how far you can bring yourself to. And in order for you to know and understand that, you have to be present. And in order to be present, you need to be sober. You gotta stop drinking the fucking KoolAid. Stop inhaling the lies. Go on your own self journey of understanding. Understand the power of your strength. Understand the value of your worth. Understand the importance of your presence. And once you have that, you recognize the valueless. I'm sorry, it took me a while. I just have to find the right word. The valueless power of the addiction. I'll tell you, it's been 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks now since I've had a drink. And I'll say it again, it's not, doesn't mean that I'm not going to ever drink again. That's not at all what I'm saying. I'm saying if we understand the power of the control that we have over ourselves, the alcohol's not the problem. The problem becomes the problem when we no longer have control over it. So once you understand the power of the control you have over your life, addiction sort of goes in the way, right? It just goes. Because you have a whole new understanding to what the word addictions means. And in addictions, in my mind, being a functioning alcoholic, addiction to me, in my world and in my present life, is really simple. Lack of self-control. And if I can show my ability to control my likes, then addiction is no longer valuable. It's no longer important. Addictions is big today. I don't know why. Must be something that needs to go out there. I know I'm going through my own, right? Like I said, I'm doing that, but I'm also realizing that no one's coming to save us. We have to save ourselves. And if you choose not to save yourself, you'd rather stay in that delusional realm of addiction. There's a better path. You have so much to give and so much to offer the world around you. You really are. Because you are powerful. You are worthy. You should be here. You need to be here, and you need to execute your purpose. And you can't do it as long as you're inebriated under whatever addictions or substance that is. Anyhow, I'm going to post this as is. Like I said, this is probably take, I don't know, 15. But anyhow, it's what it is today. I'm going to go with this one. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, until next time. Um, Please, if you're liking my content, subscribe to my channel and share it. I appreciate your time. Take care. You guys have yourselves a great day. Bye now.